You need to watch this video because this is where we show you how to make these custom eyeball headlights.
When it gets dark outside, these things are gonna look extra badass. Too bad it's not nighttime right now.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm gonna get the f out of here.
Hello peoples, welcome back to RevRender Garage. I am Sean, and if you're new, thanks for stopping by. Please hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and that way you won't miss any of our awesome content which comes out every Saturday at about 10 a.m. So today's video, we are gonna make some really cool eyeball headlights. The Shriner car has these little casings for the headlights that go up front, and guess what? These eyeball lights fit directly down into that casing without moving around at all. But the problem is you can't get this down far enough to clear the light bulb and get this to sit in the lip of the black casing. So we're gonna have to CAD up one of these for the light bulb since it's a lot taller than what was in there. But you gotta print it out with translucent filament so you can get that same look to it. And I just happen to have some, so I'm dying to see what it's gonna look like. I'm gonna hold this light up. Look at that. Now it comes with a little remote. Look at that, that eyeball's looking around at you. Might be a little hard to see, but it is insanely cool. Look at that green one. Anyhow, you get the idea. The first thing we're gonna need to do for this is we are going to need to extend these wires from the black box up to the light bulb. And the reason we need to do that is we need to hide this right here. And we're gonna have to put quick connectors on it so we can feed it through the light bulb and then connect it up. So the first thing we're gonna do is take care of that. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get straight to it.
No, we're not sponsored by Amazon or Harbor Freight, but some of our links are affiliate links. Using them costs you nothing extra, but it helps us fund more tools, builds, and videos for you. Thanks for the support.
We are over at the other workbench, and I've run into a couple snags already. The first snag is, this is the little hollow bolt, I guess you could call it, and it's got a little lip on the top of it, and what this does is it slides into our headlight casing. Now the wires feed through from the other side out this hole. You can't feed all these wires through that hole with quick connectors on them. So the first thing we're gonna have to do is actually get this light mounted so that we can feed these through this. It goes down into the sides of the fake engine compartment, and then underneath the wires come out so you don't see them at all, and then they run to the power source. What we're gonna do is get this mounted up first, and then all we have to do at that point is start working on the wires. So I'm gonna take care of that real quick, and once we get it mounted, we will start making those wires a little bit longer. All right, let's get to it. Okay, we have got what we need to mount this light bulb in place, and all I'm gonna use is a hot glue gun. And this is a Bauer, which means it came from where?
Always Harbor Freight, baby.
That's right. This is from Harbor Freight, and it runs off of a 5-amp battery. We are going to start hot gluing this right here. So let's get going. All right, we got our light all mounted in. I've got hot glue in there. Now, really, the hot glue is not gonna hold the light bulb in all that well, but what it does is it keeps it from rattling, and that's what we're trying to avoid. I've actually ran a bolt all the way up our little threaded shaft here, and you can see the wires coming out now. And what that bolt's gonna do for us is keep this centered and in place. We're gonna need that when we CAD up the light bulb lens. So the next thing we need to do is start extending these wires. All right, guys, we have made a lot of progress on this, just a lot of soldering, and these wires are so microscopic. So I only have about this much on each side of the cut. So we have this side done. I just finished soldering and shrink wrapping the extension right here, as you can see. The thing that we have left to do is to do the other side, which is right here. So I will be back when we are done with this side, and then then we can test the light and see if it actually works. All right, folks, we got the other side of this all done. So we've got our female receptacles on this one. You already saw the male receptacles on the other one. So what I'm gonna do right now is get this all connected up in one long line, and then we're gonna connect it to the battery and make sure that the eyeball light works. So let's do that right now. Okay, I just tested it, got it all hooked up. I'm not going to show you right now because it is not working correctly. And I think the problem lies in this area right here. So I'm going to tear that apart and see what the problem is. And it's possible that we just have a wire flip-flop. I got to take it apart on that end and see what we can do. Okay, my attempt at fixing these wires that come right out of here and trying to get this working again also did not work. So at this point, I'm not quite sure what's wrong, but I have another light, and so we're going to reattempt this on the other light and make sure we can get this working. All right, folks. I'm happy to say that the second attempt on the second eyeball light worked as expected. So what we need to do next is start cadding up the lens that's going to hold this in place and keep it from falling out. We're going to get going on that, and after that, we can get the rest of this assembled, and then we will take it and mount it through the rod that holds it in place and get it on the body just to show you what it's going to look like when we get it all mounted up. So let's do it. Guys, take a look at this. We have got the headlight lens all done. We got it cadded, printed, installed on the actual light itself, and it works perfect. It holds the light in, and it's not gonna go anywhere now. Next thing we need to do is get it mounted on the body of the truck just so you can get an idea of what it's gonna look like. Obviously, the truck is not complete yet, but I wanna show you what it looks like on the mount that will mount to the body. So, let's get it done. All right, you can see that we've got the eyeball light mounted right here. Now we haven't hidden any of the wires yet, and that's only because this is not permanently mounted. Once it does go onto the car for good, it'll go through the fiberglass body and then through the frame, so it's very secure. But let me turn this camera around so you can see exactly what it looks like. So you can see this rod, it goes up to the frame of the window, and you get the idea of what these lights are going to look like. They almost look like eyes of something, so maybe you put a smiley face right here. But you've got the green eyeball right there. We've got the blue one. They all move around. All right, there you have it. We have created a very cool custom eyeball headlight for our Shriner truck. If you like content like this, then check out the rest of the videos on our channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe, turn on your notifications, and give us a comment. Let us know what you want to see us do next on the Shriner fire truck. And until next time, RevRender out.
As always, thanks for watching. Tune in every Saturday for a new video. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Those likes really help us out with the YouTube algorithm. Until next time, RevRender out.